Welcome to Stevenson and the BE&K Mead S-2 construction project. I'm Hal Curtis, the project manager. Whenever you hire on, your safety is my #1 priority and every other supervisor's priority, as you will hear later in this video. When you leave this project, I want you to leave in the same healthy physical condition you started with today. It will take a team effort between each of you, between crafts, subcontractors, vendors, and between Mead and BE&K. Now I'd like to introduce you to your project superintendent, Harvey.
My job as project superintendent and all the other supervisors is to provide a safe work environment, provide safe tools and equipment to work with. We give you the authority to make it safe. If you see an unsafe condition or action, take action. You have the authority. And remember, you are the company's best resource.
You're right on target, Harvey. Now, you're going to see a little bit about BE&K, how we got started, and how teamwork has kept us successful.
Welcome to BE&K's construction team. You've joined one of the few industrial contractors to reach major contractor status in less than a decade. In fact, our first year in business, we received 19 contracts, enough to put us on the Engineering News Records list of the top 400 contractors. That was 1972. We've been on that list ever since. BE&K opened its doors as an industrial engineering and construction firm. Since that day when the original 3 partners opened the doors, BE&K has been an industry pacesetter. Peter Bolvig, Bill Edmonds, and Ted Kennedy said dedicated employees would provide an atmosphere of open communication and provide ideas to make the job easier, safer, and provide an opportunity for everyone. Many of the new and innovative ideas the construction industry as a whole use today came from people just like you. It was decided in the beginning an open shop company would be the best way. That means our entire workforce works together as a team. When you combine loyalty to the project and to BE&K, everyone wins. The people of our company and the leadership they have shown, the attitude of continuous improvement and innovation, our commitment to our customer, our employees, and our communities have gone into building successful projects and, in turn, a successful company.
All through the company, there's the attitude that we can do it. We will do it. We'll do it thoroughly. We'll put a lot of effort into it. I think there's a can-do attitude. Value of hard work is recognized.
I'm Ron Jones. I'm the general manager here of the Stevenson Mill. I'm also the general manager of the S-2 Project. We call this the S-2 Project because it stands for Stevenson #2 paper machine. This is a high-performance workplace and a high-performance expectation in regards to safety is for our folks as well as for our construction partners. This is a highly participative organization, and what that means is that the folks here participate in all the decisions that we make, all the things that we do. That means that there's a lot of responsibility for our folks here, but it means also that the people who come here have to assume responsibility for their action as well. We treat you with respect, and our expectation is that you'll treat each other with respect. We have earned the right to grow because of our performance. Now, due to the marvels of today's technology, we're going to be able to look into the future and see exactly what the S-2 facility will look like.
The S-2 project is an extension of the Mead containerboard facility in Stevenson, Alabama. The mill is currently operating at full capacity. The expansion will enable Mead to serve more of the expanding medium market. The first phase of the S-2 project is the addition of a second paper machine. The new machine will be built parallel to S1, the existing machine. The S2 machine will be located in front of the mill, attached to the existing office building. Aisles will be located between the S1 and S2 machines so that one crew can operate both machines. The machine consists of a flat four-denier wet end, a low-intensity first press, a high-intensity shoe press, single-tier first, second, and third dryer sections, reel system, and electric drives. Pulpers will be located after the four-denier, the press, and the reel. A winder will be installed with a roll conveyor, bander, and label applicator, and it will discharge rolls to the existing lowerator and shipping building. Other elements of the S2 project include a 40,000 square foot shipping warehouse, a new waste paper system with a new building, a second firewater storage tank, and relocation of the chip pile. The S2 project will result in the Stevenson Mill being the most efficient medium operation in the United States.
I'm Bob Fitzgerald, the BE&K Safety Coordinator for the MEAD S-2 Project, and this is Mike Cornett, the MEAD Safety Manager here at Stevenson. We want you to feel that the safety staff is here as a resource for you. We think your involvement is vital to the success of this project. How can you get involved? The safety suggestions, safety committee, as well as toolbox meetings. Another great way to be involved in the safety process is through the I Have the Authority sticker. You will receive this sticker from management when you hire in.
Yeah, this hard hat sticker is a great idea, Bob. Anybody at this project, no matter who they are, has the right to stop an unsafe act. One of the reasons that Mead hired BE&K was because of their safety program. An example of that is their participation in the Voluntary Protection Program. We think of our contractor as a partner, and BE&K as a partner with us in the VPP effort.
Safety is a partnership between all of us, and I encourage each of you to participate in the safety process.
Safety is everyone's responsibility. It takes involvement and looking out for each other to ensure a safe work environment with no accidents. On this project, there are many safety policies and procedures in place for your benefit. You will receive a thorough orientation and training in all of them. However, there are a few procedures that are especially important that we want to cover in this video. For the next few minutes, you will see these safety procedures as well as hear a few words from your craft superintendents, subcontract coordinator, and chief field engineer. Let's briefly review the required personal protective equipment, or PPE. While on the construction site, safety hard hats must be worn at all times. The brim of the hat should be to the front unless welding, and then a welding hood is attached. Face shields are required during chipping, grinding, or operations where eyes are at risk. ANSI, American National Standards Institute, approved eye protection must be worn at all times. Monogoggles are required while in the chip slinger area. Hearing protection must be worn at all times when working in noisy areas, in existing operating buildings, or in any area where hearing protection signs are posted. Gloves shall be worn when handling materials and working with tools or equipment that will not catch the glove. ANSI-approved safety toe leather boots are required on this project. Additional metatarsal or upper foot protectors, a face shield, and hearing protection must be used when operating gas or pneumatic-powered tampers or jackhammers. Be sure to inspect your personal protective equipment. If defective, it should be replaced. Remember, all PPE is for your protection.
I'm Wayne Passmore, Pipe Superintendent with BE&K. This is Blondie Yelvington, Structural Superintendent, and Paul Melvin, Millwright Superintendent. I'd like to welcome everyone to the MEAD project, and if you have any questions or need assistance regarding anything, especially safety, ask any supervisor, and we'll keep all communication channels open. Safety awareness and safety planning will help you and us attain quality and quantity goals.
That's right, Wayne. Planning is a very important part of the job. Remember, plan your work, then work your plan. Also, fall protection, 100% in our thoughts. Body harnesses, save lives, probably the most important tool you have for fall protection. I welcome any ideas you have to improve safety.
Yeah, Blondie, I want folks to feel comfortable coming to me with ideas and concerns or problems. We are concerned for your safety. Safety of all employees is most important.
So, start this project with a personal commitment toward safety and be proud to be a part of our team.
Take pride in your work and let's continue to achieve our BE&K standards.
A safety harness and lanyards must be used with 100% tie-off when working at a height of 6 feet or more, when handrails or barriers are not present, or when working from any height that is over operating equipment, exposed rebar, or protruding objects. Always be sure to keep the lanyards secured tightly against your body. This prevents them from being a tripping hazard or getting caught in machinery. All rigging equipment must be inspected before use. Be sure to use the rigging that is rated for the lift you are performing. Remember to use the BE&K pre-lift checklist for loads over 2,000 pounds. Employees using rigging equipment will be trained in the use and inspection of the equipment.
I'm Frank McLeod. Everybody calls me Big Boy. I'm civil superintendent for this project. I have someone that I work with very closely, the chief field engineer, David Hudson, right here.
By planning safety into the schedule, for example, before we start any excavation in any area, a permit is required. This project has a very aggressive schedule, and to meet it safely, it will take communication and teamwork. As chief field engineer, communication and coordination between myself and all crafts is the key to success.
That's right. Communication and teamwork are key, especially for safety on this project. By the way, who is the safety person on this job, David?
Everyone on this site.
Some tasks call for ladders and others need a scaffold. When using ladders, follow these guidelines. All extension ladders must have non-slip pads and be tied off at the top. Step ladders and straight ladders over 6 feet must be secured at the top or held by another employee. Remember the 4-to-1 rule on a ladder. Bring out the base of the ladder 1 foot for every 4 feet in height. All ladders are to be inspected by the tool room attendant monthly and by the employee prior to use. If the ladder is defective, return it to the tool room and notify the attendant. All scaffold will be tagged with one of the following types of tags. A green tag means the scaffold meets OSHA standards. A yellow tag indicates that part of the scaffold may be altered, obstructed, or partially incomplete. Use with caution. Do not use scaffolding with a red tag. It is unsafe due to incompletion or damage. Scaffold standards will be covered in detail during orientation.
I'm Roy Rhodes, BE&K Subcontract Coordinator, and this is Bucky Lambert of Lambert Construction Company. He's one of our subcontractors on this project. Subcontractors will play a major role in the success of this project, and I am asking everyone to support them through safety and cooperation.
Roy, we at Lambert have been 100% committed to safety on this project. We have been since the onset. We will continue to have a safe program throughout the entire job due to good communication with BE&K and Mead personnel.
Bucky, with teamwork between BE&K, Mead, and the subcontractors, we will have a safe and successful project.
Prior to beginning any hot work on this project, a hot work permit is required. For operations outside the existing mill structure, the craft superintendent or authorized person must sign the permit. For operations inside the mill, Area Mill Operations Supervision must also authorize and sign the permit. All conditions outlined on the permit must be met before beginning the hot work. This permit should be visible at all times during the hot work and is valid for one shift only. In the event of a fire, take appropriate fire extinguishing action. If the fire is not contained, immediately notify the mill fire department and the project safety department. The tool room supervisor inspects all tools. As a double check, employees also do a safety inspection prior to using the tool. Do not use unsafe tools. Also, do not attempt to repair or alter any tools unless authorized.
My name is Jerry Hodge, and I'm the electrical superintendent on this project. This is Wallace Berry. He will be the instrument superintendent on this project. And here on this project, safety is very, very important to all of us. Me, BE&K, and each and every one of you. We're going to have a lockout procedure on this job where we lock, tag, and try. It's very, very important that everyone understands the procedure. And on a job, if you have safety and quality in your work, the quantity will come. Those two go hand in hand.
You're absolutely right, Jerry. Safety is our #1 goal with BE&K. We are concerned about all of our employees. Without you, we couldn't do any work. Let's talk about something that leads to a good, safe job, which is cooperation with our fellow employees and the mill workers and whoever you're working with.
Yes, teamwork is very, very important. Cooperation is very, very important. And I think here we will do Mead a safe and a good job.
All portable electrical equipment used on the project site must be protected by a ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI. If the circuit is not identified as having a GFCI, then a portable one must be used between the equipment and the power source. Assured grounding inspections must be done by the on-site competent person for all electrical tools and extension cords. Items inspected are color-coded for the current month. Prior to working on energized equipment, follow the lock, tag, try procedure. De-energize the system by removing or cutting off the power source. Remember, there may be multiple sources. Place a lock and tag on the source in the safe de-energized state. The equipment should be tried or tested to assure isolation of the power source prior to beginning work. These are just a few of the safety policies on this site. A detailed explanation of safety and personnel policies is in your BE&K Employee Handbook. Please read it thoroughly in the first few days of your employment. These policies and procedures will help all of us achieve our goals on the S-2 project. Most importantly, they will ensure your protection and safety.
I'm Carlisle Campbell, Mead Construction Manager. As a part of the Mead Construction Management team, I'll be an interface between the construction project and the operating mill. The three priorities on this project are: 1, safety, not only the safety of the contractors, but the operating personnel in the mill. The second priority is not to have an impact on ongoing operations. And 3 is what we were hired for, and that's to build a new facility. My expectations of this project are to build a low-cost, quality facility in a short period of time with 0 injuries.
0 injuries. I think that is an achievable goal here on the Stevenson project. I'm sure everyone believes this is the goal to work toward. Again, welcome to the BE&K Mead S-2 team.